Small habits are quiet. They don't scream. They don't promise overnight miracles. They are tiny choices repeated until your life begins to look different. One push-up, one extra minute of reading, one glass of water first thing in the morning. One tiny action that seems meaningless in the moment but compounds into massive results over time. Our lives are built from these small, invisible bricks. Every day you do nothing, you stack another brick of the life you don't want. Every day you do something small, you stack a brick of the life you do want. That is the power of habits. But most people misunderstand habits. They chase big transformations and get overwhelmed. They try dramatic changes and then quit after 1 week. Why? Because transformation is not a single event. It is the result of consistent, tiny actions that become identity. Then one day you look up and wonder, how did this happen? How did I get healthier, wise, more focused? You didn't notice the progress because it happened while you were doing small things that no one applauded. This is your invitation to a different kind of change. A 30-day decision to do one small thing every day with consistency, not perfection. Consistency. It starts with one habit you can actually keep, not 10 habits, not a perfect routine. One small habit that will change everything. A habit so simple you can't say no. For some people, it will be drinking a glass of water every morning. For some people, it will be writing one sentence in a journal. For others, it will be doing 5 minutes of movement, reading one page, or planning one task for the day. The habit you choose is less important than the fact that you choose and you repeat. When you pick one small habit and do it every day for 30 days, 2 things happen. First, your brain stops seeing the action as optional. It becomes automatic. It becomes part of you. Second, you begin to rebuild your identity. You are not someone who tries habits. You are someone who keeps them. Your identity shifts quietly but powerfully. This is how small habits lead to massive results. A push-up becomes 20 push-ups. A page becomes a chapter. 5 minutes becomes an hour of focused work. Tiny wins stack into unstoppable momentum. But momentum does not appear without strategy. Choose a habit that is specific and measurable. Choose something you can do even on your worst day. Choose something that requires no permission or complicated setup. Make it realistic. Make it ridiculously small. Then attach it to something you already do. Example: after I brush my teeth, I will do 1 minute of stretching. Or after I make coffee, I will write 1 sentence. Because habit stacking makes action easier and eliminates decision fatigue. Next, remove friction. Make the habit easy to start. If your habit is reading 1 page, keep a book on your pillow. If it is movement, place your workout clothes next to the bed. Design your environment so your new behavior is the simplest choice. In day 1, you might forget. That's fine. Day 2, you try again. Consistency is a muscle, and muscles are built slowly. Do not aim for perfection. Aim for repetition. Focus on showing up. Each day you show up, you win. Each missed day, you learn and keep going. The 30-day challenge is not magic, but it is amazingly effective because it trains your brain to choose who you want to be. It gives you evidence that you can change. It breaks the lie that I am the same person and replaces it with I am a person who changes. As the days pass, celebrate tiny wins. Track them on a calendar or a simple checklist. Each checkmark is a psychological reward that keeps you moving forward. When you complete 30 days, you will be surprised by how different you feel. Not because you suddenly conquered the world, but because your identity shifted. You will notice more clarity, more energy, more discipline. You will want to add another habit because the brain craves growth once it tastes progress. But be careful, don't overwhelm yourself. Add habits one at a time. Give each habit 30 days to become part of your identity before adding the next. A habit becomes stable around 21 to 90 days, depending on the person. The key is consistency, not speed. Remember the 3 rules that make this work. 1. Make it tiny. 2. Stack it with something you already do. 3. Track it and celebrate small wins. If you follow these rules, for 30 days, you will build evidence that you are someone who takes action. Your life will begin to shift in ways you won't fully notice until you look back and see how far you've come. And here is the secret most people miss. Habits are not just about what you do. They are about who you become. A person who reads 1 page a day becomes a reader. A person who moves 5 minutes every morning becomes an athlete. A person who plans 1 task becomes productive. When identity changes, behavior follows. And when behavior follows identity, the results are inevitable. So today, pick 1 tiny habit, write it down, make it simple. Make it impossible to fail. Do it now, even if it feels insignificant. 5 minutes from now, you will be doing something that your future self will thank you for. This is not a promise of sudden success, but a guarantee of steady progress. If you want to transform your life, you, Dan T, need a dramatic plan. You need a consistent habit. Do the small thing today and repeat tomorrow, and watch how your small actions create a life that once felt impossible. They compound quietly into massive results, and the person you become in the process is the greatest reward. You are not built in a day. You are built in days. And your new life begins the moment you choose 1 tiny habit and keep it.